Delegation is probably the toughest challenge as you go from a 4-person company to we're now about 150 people. They kind of a dial on what you delegate versus what you do in a 4-person company is very different than when you're a 150-person company. I think the framework that I look at is a couple. One is this a decision that's going to kill the company? Is it going to have severe consequences where I need to be involved in the decision-making process? The other is the person making the decision. Do they have the experience and the knowledge that they can make good decisions and the accountability behind that? And we've actually set up a framework we call quarterly business reviews. And this came from my experience setting up and getting in front of the board meetings. I actually get just as much preparing for my board meetings as I get by going to and having the conversation with the board, because it makes me take a step back. It makes me look at the business overall. It makes me be able to have to articulate to the board what's going on, where the key trends are. And so we've pushed that down to do quarterly business reviews with our key leaders within the organization so that they're doing the same thing every quarter, coming back to the executive team and talking about their core area of responsibility and making sure that they own that part of the business. They can explain and show what's working, what's not working, and what they're going to do differently. It's still a challenge, right? Let's face it, as an entrepreneur, you're born with a gene that makes you action oriented, right? You see a problem, you're going to take it on, and you're like, okay, I know how to solve this problem. And you need to take a step back and say, wait a minute, I don't either have the time to solve the problem. I'm not the best person to solve the problem. How do I make sure that the right people are working on this? One governor on me is simply the time management piece that says I have to focus on the most important things that I can actually move the dial on and push everything else down through the organization.